After the first day of school, the Maryland State Board of Education is already set to discuss changes today, and it could mean your student has to spend more time in front of a computer during the day. As you might imagine, teachers are not happy about this. Marcella Robertson joining us live with more details. Good morning, Marcella.
Annie, good morning to you. Yeah, a lot of frustration surrounding this right now. So these new recommendations really deal with the amount of time that students are required or recommended to be in front of the computer for learning. We're talking about live, real-time interaction with the teachers. So these new recommendations, they come from State School Superintendent Dr. Karen Salmon, and they really vary for each grade level. So I want to break this down for you. It would increase the time for synchronous learning. Then they range from anywhere from 3 hours for K through 12 and go up to 5 hours for 9th through 12th grade. And so here's where the frustration really lies for a lot of teachers. For weeks, they have been preparing lesson plans, getting ready for this virtual semester, and they say they were really blindsided by these new recommendations just now coming in. So the Maryland State Education Association is not happy about this proposal at all. President Cheryl Boss sent a letter to board members yesterday asking them to shut down these recommendations, saying it has completely demoralized educators across the state, forcing some to even retire or resign already. Now, she said in part in this letter, "Please do not mistake their disappointment and frustration as a lack of willingness to do everything in their power to educate the students they teach and dedicate countless hours and resources to their students each day, year after year. No, their disappointment and frustration are absolutely because Dr. Salmon and the State Department had all summer to develop and share scheduling requirements as are currently presented." So as you can imagine, a lot of frustration surrounding this. There's also a petition against these new recommendations that just came out this weekend, already has more than 20,000 signatures. The State Board of Education meeting to discuss these new recommendations, that is going to start today at 9 o'clock this morning. And if those recommendations are approved, Annie, they would have to be put in place by the end of the month.